Z mode, so you can customize this however you want it.
Yep.
Is there like a quick dial you can like hit to put in loud mode or what?
Well, yeah, so either the Z button or you got to turn it to one of the modes.
Okay, I got you. Mind if I give it one or two minor revs?
Do it.
So right here, this is the standard drive mode, right?
That's correct.
And to change it, we spin this dial right here. So let's see, sport mode, track mode as well. How do you do the front end lift? So it's this button right here?
Yep.
So just press it once or hold it?
Hold it and let up.
Look at the wheels turn. As you can tell, we are in the convertible C8 Corvette. So to demonstrate, pull it back. And you said there's a heat shield between the hardtop itself and the engine?
Correct.
That's pretty quick. Well, there you have it behind the wheel of a C8 Corvette. Not quite driving it, but just messing around with some of the new tech. And honestly, guys, very impressed. Can't wait for this thing. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that first minute of content with the C8 Corvette convertible. That was actually taken last weekend with the new C8 Corvette during San Clemente Cars and Coffee. I had the chance to ride shotgun in the car. It was just so cool going for a ride along in this new C8 Corvette. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. The link is in the description down below. Today in the news, we've got some interesting information from Chevrolet. So today, Chevrolet has confirmed the new C8 race car uses a 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8. Think about that. A flat plane crank, dual overhead cam V8 specifically for this new C8 Corvette. I'll be honest, when I first heard the C8 race car revving, I was shocked about it. It didn't sound anything like the LT2 that we've heard from the Stingray. I think we all knew it was something different. Chevrolet is using a flat plane crank in their new C8 race car. You may be wondering, well, what exactly does that mean? For Chevy to use a new 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8, that's great news for us because odds are we're gonna see that engine in a street going model, like the new Z06 or ZR1. That would be perfect. If you don't know this, I actually own a 2016 Ford Shelby GT350R Mustang, and that car uses a custom 5.2 liter V8 with a flat plane crankshaft. It revs all the way up to 8,250 RPM. The sound it makes is unlike anything else out there. It's so intoxicating, it's so exhilarating just revving out the motor and even going to the racetrack, because shifting gears, speed shifting at max redline, 8,000 RPM, in an American V8, it's unlike anything else. I honestly love it. It gives the car a ton of personality. This is why I think Chevy putting a flat plane crank V8 in this new C8 Corvette is going to be such a good idea. With a flat plane crank V8 in this new C8 Corvette, it wouldn't just look exotic, but it'll sound and feel exotic as well. But at the same time, it'll be unmistakably American. If you didn't know this, there was a leaked document floating around the internet not too long ago. It laid out the specs of the new LT6 and LT7. In that document, it referenced an LT6 that used a 5.5 liter V8 with a flat plane crankshaft, making 600 horsepower, all naturally aspirated. And then for the LT7, it uses the same exact engine, but the main difference you're going to see is that it says it has twin turbos, 850 horsepower. This looks like it's going to be very good news because from what Chevy has said so far, it's lining up with this leaked document, and we don't know for sure if it's completely correct because, as you know, leaked documents, sometimes they're completely far-fetched. However though, it's just so interesting thinking about it. If this is the case, we're gonna see some crazy versions of this new C8. In my opinion, it's going to bring the car even further next level. From my own personal experience, I just prefer the way the flat plane crank engines feel. Nonetheless, so please let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this news pertaining to a 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8 from Chevrolet. From what I've heard so far, I am super impressed with it, and I can't wait to see the Z06, even the ZR1 variants of this new C8 Corvette. Yes, it's probably going to increase the price by a lot, so right now my build is right around $80,000. I'm guessing with the Z06, it'll get closer to probably $100,000, and then with the ZR1, it's just going to keep climbing. So yes, it's probably going to cost a lot of money, but at the same time though, it's going to be an American affordable supercar, at least compared to all the exotics. Performance-wise, you're going to get your bang for the buck, especially compared to the exotics. So again though, please let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on a flat plane crank V8 in this mid-engine Chevrolet Corvette? And I do want to mention one other thing. I have my TPW, basically my build date for the C8 Corvette. TPW stands for Targeted Production Week. I've actually had my TPW build date for quite some time now. I think for the past couple of weeks. I got it initially when you first were able to plug in the orders, but after going for a ride-along in a new C8 Corvette convertible, I think it's long overdue to share with you guys when our car is going to be built. Well, to sum it up, our car is going to be completely built, ready to go by the beginning of January. However, though, there is a flip side of that. From what I've heard, Chevrolet isn't going to be shipping these cars right away. A lot of sources online have been saying this. Again, I don't know how factual it is, but I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers, that our car does get shipped as soon as possible. If it does get delayed, though, we're looking at a delivery sort of near when I'm picking up the GT500 carbon fiber track package. That would be crazy. Really, that would be crazy. I don't know, I just want the car sooner than later, so I'm crossing my fingers again. Hopefully we get the car as soon as possible. And real quickly, if you haven't seen our C8 Corvette yet, here it is on the all-new build and price configurator. Chevy just recently launched its build and price page back when they revealed the convertible version of the C8 Corvette, and looking at it, this is our build. This is our car. Torch red, red brakes, black wheels, red trimmed interior, raised rear wing. It looks so cool. Look at that. It's like American Ferrari. I think one of the major reasons why I'm excited for this thing is that it's just so different. It's unlike anything else that's out right now. Even from the rear, I like it. Initially, I wasn't too sure about what I thought about that rear bumper, but the more I look at it, it's all coming together. Look at this shot right here. Oh yeah, and that's also one other cool thing. When you're buying the coupe version, you can also remove the roof. In its own way, it's sort of like a convertible. And in my opinion, the best of both worlds, because you can see that engine right behind you. And yes, I'm going with these wheels right here with the machined edge. I wanted to go with the black wheels, however though, they are an accessory, so they don't get put on the car. It's like buying an extra set of 4 wheels. And it also does cost an extra $1,500, and I think having my MSRP at $82,000 is pretty high for a base model Stingray, so at the same time, I do want to make it affordable in some sense. And lastly, this is what our interior is going to look like. It's going to be just like that C8 convertible that you saw in the beginning of this video, but instead of all the white accents, it's going to be red, basically to match the exterior of the car. As you can see right there how it matches the side mirrors. It is a bit bold, I will admit that, but with it we're getting red stitching all throughout the interior and also red trimmed competition sport bucket seats. It looks mean, I really do like it. Plus, as you can tell, in the middle of the seat, it's all suede. All in all, I think it's going to come together pretty good. Anyways, to sum everything up, our car gets built just around the corner from now, and I am super pumped about it. Please let me know your thoughts on our build in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out. And also subscribe for much more great videos to come. While you do that, make sure to hit that notification bell so that you do not miss a single video. Thanks again, and I'll see all of you in the next episode.
It is a dream 60 years in the making. One man's vision, born on tracks the world over, honed in competition, perfected by generations of true believers. His name was Zora, the father of the Corvette. His vision was to build a mid-engine supercar, rivaling any car built anywhere, attainable by anyone who loves driving. And now, after years of competitions and checkered flags, endless days and endless nights, this mid-engine land-based missile, the most powerful, most technologically advanced machine ever to wear the crossed flags, is about to race from dream to reality. The Corvette C8.R, coming soon to a track near you.